Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. Welcome into Week 8 of Friday Night Football on ABC10. I'm Lina Washington. He's Kevin John. And after tonight, only 2 weeks are left in the regular season. That means the playoffs are so close, these teams can taste it.
Oh, yeah, Lina, and they're hungry for it. Two small schools looking to make deep runs in the postseason, Ripon and Escalon. And they're starting us off with our ABC10 Game of the Week.
All right, let's get you out there for a big Trans-Valley League battle. Escalon coming in undefeated at 7-0. The Cougars show us why in the early going. Ty Harris handing it off to Colton Panero. And off Panero goes 85 yards for the touchdown on the third play of the game, making a statement. The visiting Cougars jump out to an early 7-0 lead. But extra, read all about it. The fans were feeling it in the stands with their newspapers in hand. And after that, Escalon touchdown, another one in the first quarter. This time it's Luke Anderson barreling in for the score to make it 14-0 Cougars. But here comes Ripon, and they said they had the chips stacked against them tonight. Well, Danny Hernandez, the major playmaker on both sides of the ball for the Indians, putting the team on the board with this touchdown run. It was 21-14 Ripon at halftime, and the Indians come back to hand the Escalon Cougars their first loss of the season. 42-21 is your final. Ripon the winners of our ABC10 Game of the Week.
Tonight's game was pretty amazing. I mean, coming in, no one really knew what we had coming except for us. You guys, I mean, everyone was doubting us, and we were supposed to lose by 40. But you know, we came out, we knew what we had, and we came out and played.
Danny Hernandez is amazing no matter what side of the ball, and we knew if we stayed in zone coverage that was going to happen at some point. I'm just glad he threw it to Danny.
So that was a pick six to end the game instead of losing by 40. Ripon puts up 40, showing their dominance performance tonight. Up next, another fun time this year, Foothill League.
All right. Well, Granite Bay and Folsom, the Grizzlies with a tall test tonight because Folsom has just been rolling since their Week 2 loss to De La Salle. To Grizzly Country we go. Rawr. Granite Bay winners of the last two games, but they need their A game on senior night to stop Daniel Nagata and his Folsom Bulldogs. This one was a shootout early. On the game's very first piece of action, the opening kickoff taken by Folsom's C.J. Hutton. Oh, you know what he has, the end zone on his mind, 83 yards to La Casa, a gut punch to the Granite Bay Grizzlies, only to get a little worse later in the quarter. As Bulldogs quarterback Jake Reithmeyer flies the friendly skies, 43 yards to Cameron Broussard. Bulldogs on top 14-0, but still plenty of time left, and Jeff Evans, Grizzlies, showing some fight tonight. As Nicholas Poulos, the junior quarterback, he's going to link up here with Ty Peterson. Watch this catch right here. He's going to take it 49 yards for the score. Granite Bay showing signs of life. Folsom leading 14-7. And later in the quarter, Reithmeyer, the give to his nationally recruited running back, Daniel Nagata, leaps up and over in. Ladies and gentlemen, he does his own stunts. Check that out. The ball came loose, but he did break the plane. Nagata and the Bulldogs break the hearts of the Granite Bay Grizzlies 56-10 to improve to 7-1. Granite Bay falls to 4-4.
All right, next stop, Rio Linda, where the band was out in full force as the Lincoln Fighting Zebras came to pay a visit. We'll pick it up in the second quarter. Knights up 7-0. Our guy JT Willis, son of ABC10's Mark Willis of the Morning Blend. Well, he uses the fake play, hits a wide open Kyle Ramayo, who goes 50 yards for the score. Lincoln takes a 14-7 lead at halftime, picking it up in the fourth. That's Abraham Banks diving in for the score for his Knights, and he finds daylight. And how about this guy, number 5, Cameron Scatabo, doing his thing for the Rio Linda Knights, and he takes it 90 yards for the touchdown. Rio Linda rallies, defeating the Lincoln Fighting Zebras 28-14 the final. The Knights are now 6-2 on the season. All right, now let's head out to Auburn. The Oakmont Vikings visiting the Placer Hillman. It was homecoming and senior night. This Placer squad, known for their wing tee offense, got the party started early. Quarterback Martin Haswell finding Sam Bender. It took me a minute to find Sam Bender. Bender, you see he bends, but he doesn't break, staying on his feet. He said he fell for like 20 yards, but he finds his way to pay dirt. Touchdown, Hillman. 40-yard field goal makes it 10-0 Placer in the first quarter. The Placer defense giving the Vikings a hard time tonight, but Danny Clark will break through for Oakmont, putting 7 on the board for the Vikings. That's the only time the Vikings found their way into the end zone all night. The Placer Hillman remain unbeaten in league play with a 17-7 win over Oakmont.
Taking care of business. And if you want to see more action from these games and all the matchups from throughout the season, of course, you can check out our ABC10 YouTube channel for extended highlights. And when we come back on ABC10, there he is. Johnny Football is on the sidelines for our fan game of the week in Davis. But first, Placer High Cheer, take us out to break.
We're Placer High Cheer, and we're watching Friday Night Football on
Thank you, ladies. Now it's time for your favorite part of the show. I'm talking about our fan game of the week.
Oh, yeah. You guys voted on it, so we're just giving the people what they want. So with no further ado, here's Mr. Johnny Football.
Johnny Football here in Davis. The Blue Devils voted to have me come out here for the fan game of the week. So let's go to those highlights and see what you got. Blue Devils dressed up in black tonight. Davis looking to scare the Jesuit Marauders, and that's exactly what happened the first quarter. Taylor Vaughn finding one crooked hole. He must be wearing the Devils' tap shoes tonight. Rat-a-tat-tat-tatting up and down the field before he's brought down at the 1-yard line. Devils will take it home the next play. Here's my boy Michael giving his 2 cents on everything.
It was just a great catch, great drive down the field by Davis, and it was a good play.
This next one's going to Jesuit. The Marauders finding a big hole in the defense, marching right into the end zone. Jesuit fans loving this play, but guess who's not paying attention? The Devils. Last week we had a noodle eating contest. This week it's a Devil popcorn tossing contest. Back on the field, it's the Marauders' ball, but the Devils doing what they do best, and that's stealing the ball. Watch this right out of thin air for the interception. Devils going down to Georgia tonight on this one. A line drive pass to Joey Asta. He takes the fiddle made of gold home tonight with that catch. Devils doing some dancing tonight. Davis takes home the win, 24-20. All right, that's all from Devil Stadium. I'm Johnny Football. Back to you. Let's go!
Thank you, Johnny. The guy never disappoints. I want some popcorn now. All right, now, of course, for more scores, extended highlights, all that other stuff, sports content, just go to our ABC10 YouTube page. Be sure to click the subscribe button while you're there. We'll let the Ripon High cheerleaders take us to break. Welcome back in. Homecoming festivities in full effect for the Kennedy Cougars. They welcome in Laguna Creek Cardinals, looking to stay perfect in league play. We'll pick things up in the third quarter. Cougars ball. That's Abdurman Gardner who takes the handoff. They actually call him Man. You'll see why on this run, because that's a big man run right there. Man takes it 40 yards for the touchdown. Kennedy takes a 22-21 lead. Later in the third, Cougars getting it done on defense. Jeff Rasmussen back to pass. He finds a man, but it's the wrong man. Kiwan Cook intercepts it. He'll bring it back for a nice return. That drive would lead to nothing, though. To the fourth quarter, Rasmussen would redeem himself here with the QB sneak for the touchdown. He's somewhere at the bottom of the pile there. Cardinals would go up 29-22. Laguna Creek scores 14 unanswered to close out the game. They win 35-22. Most importantly, they stay undefeated in league play.
And quickly, before we get out of here, the Kings are opening up their season next Wednesday in Phoenix.
Yes.
The home opener at Golden One Center just 1 week from tonight. The NBA is back, and we can't wait. Neither can the Kings, celebrating 35 years in the capital city. They have a special basketball court they'll be playing on for select games this season. When they roll out those royal blue jerseys, this court will go with it. The classic edition court accompanying those threads. Kind of cool to see the reconstruction from Arco/Sleep Train Arena all the way to Golden One Center. And we have a big game coming up tomorrow night for Sac State. The Hornets coming off 2 consecutive wins over FCS opponents, ranked opponents, and tomorrow they will go for their 3rd straight, and it's homecoming.
Yeah, big time, and it's time to put some respect on Sac State. They host Montana for their homecoming game. This will be a battle for first place in the Big Sky Conference. Also of note, Sac State is ranked for the first time in 8 years. Of course, all the action kicks off tomorrow at 6 p.m. We'll be there. We'll give you those highlights and all that other good stuff. Hornets doing the dang thing.
They're doing the dang thing, and we'll be doing the dang thing next week right here for Friday Night Football Week 9 edition. But if you're into college football, we'll have a lot of it coming up right here tomorrow morning on ABC 10. For Kevin John, I'm Lina Washington. For everyone here at ABC 10, thank you for watching. Have a great weekend.